Essentially, two people can stand in the exact same spot. It doesn't mean that they're going to get the exact same outcome. And so that's something that's always been, I've been fascinated by that concept. It's a simple fact that information for information's sake doesn't matter, right? So there's a tendency to believe that, oh, I just need the right information. No, you need the right mindset. You need the right belief structure, right? So if we're both standing at the starting line and I have a belief that, no matter what situation that I'm in, I can come out of it. Whereas you have a belief that, you need the right circumstances, the right, environment. When the gun goes off for us to start to get from point A to point B, I'm going to be light years ahead of you, right? And it's the exact same, with anything and anyone, right? So wherever you stand right now, I often tell people you can win the game, but you have to understand that you are playing your hand. Look at your hand, look at the cards that you're dealt, look at the dominoes that you have, and look at, okay, how can I win based on what I have? And so it's this concept that I share often for the simple fact that many people either A, they don't have the right belief structure, they don't believe that they can, make something of themselves, or B, that they feel like they have to overconsume information. And so that's the next phase is when it comes to getting from point A to point B, you want to be extremely selective about the information that you're consuming. So reading books or, doing things just for the sake of it is okay if that's, something that brings you, comfort, relaxation. I get it. But if you are making an attempt to get from point A to point B, to get out of your situation, to get into a better situation, to improve your business, to improve your life, then you want to be extremely selective with the information that you consume. Now, with that being said, going back to the starting point analogy, if I'm presenting a book to you, if I'm presenting information to you and you're not in a mind state of, I'm going to take this information and actually apply it and get results, then again, going back to the starting point analogy, nothing is going to work for you. No information is going to work for you. You're consuming just for the sake of consumption, and then you're getting, frustrated with yourself that, nothing is happening for you, right? So you have to understand, first and foremost, your mindset, and then understand what information is vital for you to know. Now, lastly, based on where you stand, based on getting from point A to point B, you want to have a clear definition on what winning looks like to you. And this is something that we don't talk about quite a bit or enough in society. It's the fact that, for one person, winning can really just look like being able to pick up their kids in the middle of the day and have lunch with them, right? Or for another person, winning can be a certain network. For another person, winning can be owning certain businesses or certain assets. Winning is going to look different for everyone. So if information is being presented to you and you don't have a clear definition on what winning looks like to you to get from point A to point B to C to your destination, then you're always going to feel like nothing is enough. You're always going to feel like you're going in the wrong direction. You're always going to feel like people are ahead of you because you're looking at everyone else. You're looking around you. What are they doing? What do they have? They're living a better life, right? Be crystal clear on what winning looks like to you. Be crystal clear on the information that you need to consume to get you from point A to point B to point C. And then also be crystal clear on your mindset. Look at your belief system, your structure. If you don't believe that you can actually get from point A to point B to point C, then no information in between your destination is going to move you, get you that momentum to start moving, right? So today's message, because I was